Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans, breaking news coming in. Something big is happening in the AFC East and it could completely change the course of the game. We're talking about a direct influence on the Pittsburgh Steelers' path toward another Super Bowl run. A power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. And you're hearing this here firsthand. Before we get into the details, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel and help strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's reach the mark of 3,000 subscribers together. Share this news with your friends and other Steelers fans. Now, let's get to the information. If you've been following the Steelers this season, you know things are never dull in Pittsburgh. The team always manages to keep us on alert, whether with incredible plays, tough losses, or surprising roster moves. And now what's catching everyone's attention is a move that may seem small at first glance, but could have huge implications for the team's future. According to reports that started circulating this week, the Steelers have reportedly checked in with the New Orleans Saints to gauge the terms of a possible trade for wide receiver Rashid Shaheed. Yes, that one, the speedster who's been burning defenses and has become one of the most dangerous weapons on deep routes and explosive returns. What's most curious is the timing of this move. It comes right during the bye week, the period when the front office usually reviews everything: roster, performance, and strategic needs. In other words, if there's a window to bolster the passing game and give the aerial attack new life, it's now. Shaheed is in the final year of his contract, and the Saints know that if they don't re-sign him, they could lose the player for nothing in the next offseason. That opens the door to a trade, and the Steelers, who are still seeking offensive stability, appear ready to act. Think with me, fan, Pittsburgh's offense is precisely missing someone with Shaheed's traits: explosion, separation on vertical routes, a constant deep threat. He's the kind of player who can change the dynamic of a drive with a single catch. Recently, Shaheed scored an 88-yard touchdown against the New York Giants, showing exactly what he can provide. It's not an exaggeration to say he would bring a new dimension to the offense led by Mike Tomlin, who has been trying to fine-tune the team's offensive identity since the season began. Now, what makes it even more interesting is the price. The Saints don't seem willing to let him go easily, but they know they must think about the future. If Pittsburgh shows up with a mid-round draft pick or even a rotational player, this trade could happen. And if it does, the message will be clear: the Steelers are betting big on a more aggressive offense, leaving behind the conservative philosophy that limited the team in recent seasons. Rashid Shaheed may not be an established star, not yet, but the potential is there, and in a system that knows how to use speed and motion, he could explode. Plus, he'd add immediate value to special teams, something Pittsburgh has been trying to improve for a while. Fans might ask themselves, is it worth investing in a player who's still proving himself? The answer depends on the ambition the team wants to show. If the goal is to compete now with a more versatile and dangerous offense, then Shaheed is a bet that makes perfect sense. And let's be honest, the AFC North is heating up. While the Browns reorganize, the Bengals try to find a rhythm, and the Baltimore Ravens remain dominant. The Steelers can't stand still. A move like this isn't just tactical, it's symbolic. It's a way of saying, we're in the fight, too, so keep an eye on it. Because if this negotiation comes to fruition, Pittsburgh could be about to gain a game-changing addition, literally. And you, fan, do you believe Rashid Shaheed would be the missing piece to transform this Steelers offense? Drop it in the comments, and of course, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because if this trade really happens, we'll be here to break down every detail.